We back, and we back, and we back, and we back. Hello. Hey, hi, hello. Do you see this number? Do you see it? Can you believe it? And we're not even done. We're not even done. Okay, so I got the skinny, and it was confirmed that I can do priority horizon. I can do priority horizon and then do Citadel shortleaf. We are all caught up. I have no more Citadel anythings. We will still have time to do stuff if we need to, but I think we can just go ahead and get it started. I don't think Kai Lang is gonna be here, but I think we're gonna learn stuff. Kai Lang feels like a big baddie that we're gonna fight later on. Maybe I bring Cade into this one. I don't know why I'm so nervous all of a sudden. I was so like ready to go. And then I just got a pit in my stomach. Okay, it's whatever. This game has taught me to trust nothing. So, you know, it is what it is. Temperate world that has hit the sweet spot for carbon-based life horizon. It has a nitrogen, oxygen atmosphere retained by abundant of plants and bacteria. It's like Earth 2.0. Let's do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're not gonna be a chicken. Doing it.
All right, Commander, what do we know?
Edie, the sanctuary facility was devoted to aiding refugees from Reaper-controlled systems. The facility went offline recently, and no communications have come or gone since.
That's not good.
It is unclear why Kai Lang or Cerberus would be interested in Sanctuary.
Then let's find out.
If there's a clue to Cerberus here, we find it.
Yep.
Ma'am, I'm picking up a signal from the facility. It's weak, but I'll try to boost it.
This is Oriana Lawson. Stay away from Sanctuary. It's not what it seems. Please, you must listen to me. They're using...
Oriana? That's Miranda's sister. If she's here, Miranda can't be far away. That's our link to Cerberus.
Approaching the LZ.
Shit.
Seeing some damage, Commander, but no activity.
Well, I guess Miranda...
Cerberus does not get the jump on us this time.
Guess Miranda is the one we haven't...
Stay sharp, people.
I didn't know
Major
her...
damage, Commander.
Yeah, but who is fighting?
I don't like this. Remember when I said I had that pit in my stomach?
Everyone hear that?
The radio's offline. Something's jamming our signals.
Explains no comms leaving the facility.
We got cover!
That's Cerberus. And there's Reapers.
Harvester?
I saw it! Phantoms!
Watch your backs!
Where are you at? You bitch.
Looks like they were evacuating.
And looks like the Reapers were chasing them out.
About time they started killing each other.
Huh. Yeah, stop trying to kill me. Kill each other.
Welcome to Sanctuary.
I don't like that Oriana's here. That's not good.
Communication devices are strictly forbidden.
Maybe this was run by Lawson and then Lawson started working with Cerberus?
What happened here?
Come on.
Cerberus shuttles came from that tower.
Then that's where we're headed.
Security cam footage. This is where they sorted out the refugees.
Come on. Let's keep looking.
I have a really, really bad feeling about this. Elusive Man, what are you doing, man? Oops. Civilian processing ratios, 60%, adult 60% to integration, children 85%? Sent to integration, suitable candidates are being assigned to temporary living areas in alphabetical order. Family units are being preserved for ease of processing.
The number of refugees has doubled in the last 2 weeks. I heard that people are just abandoning shuttles outside the main gate. They just don't have anywhere to go. We'll need to start setting up temporary shelters out there until they can be processed.
All new arrivals within Sanctuary.
Okay.
I figure in another week I can finish off the remaining hours on my contract and move from staff housing into Sanctuary itself. I feel a little guilty that I'm getting an upgrade from standard accommodations, but that's the deal. Do your time at the front desk, get the perks. One more week.
For your security,
That's how they get ya.
communication devices are allowed within Sanctuary.
That's how they get you. It's how they make you part of the system, thinking that you're getting rewarded.
39. An illegal communication device nearly made it past pre-screening. Scanner software has been adjusted. No way it could penetrate the central scrambler, but we can't chance a signal leaving the planet.
Communication devices
Report
are
filed.
strictly forbidden.
This must be another landing area.
So those ships we saw were waiting to get in.
But where are all the people they brought?
Communication devices will not function within Sanctuary.
Oh, I wonder why. Oh, shit. He's too busy looking at dead people to know that there were ones that were alive. Excuse me. Dick.
An observation deck. Looks like a dead end.
We need an exit. Keep looking.
This is a Cerberus facility.
Miranda.
Shepard.
That's Miranda.
This is Miranda Wilson. If you've managed to get this far, you must be desperate or stupid.
Probably a little bit of both.
Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run by my father, Henry Lawson.
Why would
Turn
Oriana
back
be here
now.
otherwise?
There is no help to be found here. All communication is being blocked from the central tower. Sanctuary is a lie. Stay away.
Okay, so we've got Cerberus, Reapers, and Miranda's crazy father. Any ideas how this all fits?
Terribly? It fits terribly, is actually what it does. I hate to be that person, but if something is too good to be true, it likely is. I understand, they took advantage of people who were panicking. Oh, they're the worst.
A security panel. Shutting it down.
Look at that. Why go to the trouble of concealing it?
I don't know. Let's check it out.
Well, they're obviously trying to keep it hidden from somebody. Or for somebody. I guess not really from, but...
Some of this is Reaper tech, Shepard. I'm sure of it. Cerberus has found a way to create an interface between our technology and the Reapers.
And Miranda's caught in the middle. Let's pick up the pace.
I thought Tali was going to be a good fit for this. Why is it so quiet?
Cerberus and using Reaper technology. This is going to be bad, isn't it?
Very. If there is anything that I have learned, is that this man will do anything to remain in power. Ooh. And to be power itself. And he's so disillusioned that he thinks he's doing the right thing.
Some kind of control center. No power, though.
Look around for a switch. Power switch. There.
What's happening? Those are the refugees. They're just rounding them up and slaughtering them.
worse. They're being turned into husks.
Jesus. Must you? Was that necessary? Here they come.
Come on!
Why create husks? They're just more troops for the Reapers. They could destroy the facility if they escaped. It seems like a stupid risk.
The Reapers attacked because this place was a threat. We need to find out why.
Well, they're clearly using confirmed unsuitable materials reassigned for recycling. Maybe it's because the elusive man figured out another way to do indoctrination, but for his benefit and not for a Reaper benefit.
Shutting down the power.
Miranda! Miranda!
Reaper forces have made a mess of the facility.
I'm shutting down the power to the processing plant to lock them down. Should keep them out of the entrance as well.
Miranda, why didn't you call me?
Kai Lang.
Fucker.
She doesn't know he's here.
Miranda Lawson has arrived sooner than expected. You want me to deal with her?
Only if she gets in your way. Stay focused on the research data. Find it and get out.
Yes, sir.
Let's move.
If I have to lose another person to Kai Lang, I am going to lose my fucking shit. My Garmin's yelling at me.
Not surprised.
I cannot wait to kill this man. Am I meeting Kai Lang or am I meeting the elusive man? It's up to you.
Adjustments to increase processing efficiency. There is no shortage of subjects. Indeed, I'm told there's a long line outside the main gate. The deception is an unfortunate necessity. Time is very short.
Capitalism ruins everything.
We've confirmed the results of Cerberus experiments involving the husk creatures. A crude but necessary first step in decoding how the Reapers communicate. The key is how the Reaper signal interacts with the nanites implanted within the subject's body. It's early yet, but we are making progress.
Okay.
Reaper forces!
Must be left over from the
Banshee?
attack.
Nice. Good job, folks. You coming out or you staying there?
Dr. Newry's legacy work with subject Paul Grayson provided a key element to our work here. Using the addictive drug red sand to break down the will was inspired, but proved unreliable for general application. We've proven that adrenaline and its cross-species equivalents is most effective and efficient.
What kind of monster does this to people?
I'm with you,
I
Caden.
don't get it.
Neither do I.
The pursuit of efficiency has revealed an important fact. The Reaper's use of dragon's teeth to create husks is ingenious. The Reaper nanites attach themselves to the adrenaline released and quickly move through the body to speed conversion to the final husk state.
Why are we admiring this? Like, is this just a genetic thing that I just don't possess, which is why I can't understand what they're doing? I don't like that you can just be there.
Figure out how Reaper indoctrination.
Terminal's damaged. Hang on.
Maybe we'll get some answers as to why the Reapers wanted this place shut down.
It doesn't make sense. But Cerberus and the Reapers were getting along. What changed?
What changed?
You got it, Commander.
Heading to the tower to disable the communications scrambler. I have to get word out. Some refugees are turned into husks. Some are indoctrinated and shipped to the elusive man. Whoever's left is used in experiments. The data indicates that my father is trying to figure out how Reaper indoctrination works.
Tricking refugees with food and shelter only to turn them into test subjects. And for what?
Ugh.
This is disgusting. And the scale of this.
She said that shipments were sent to the elusive man. Maybe we can use that to find him.
Good catch. Come on. Miranda said she was headed to the tower.
Holly, you are so smart. I'm glad one of us is not completely rage-fueled right now and is actually paying attention. Rejected subjects have proven useful for preliminary genetic testing. The death rates are 100%, of course, but the data being gathered is critical to improving subsequent testing on viable subjects. Note, only approved personnel with Alpha 3 and above level security clearance will be allowed access to the genetic waste testing area. Be aware that security breaches of any kind will result in immediate contract termination. I think you can just say death. You can just say death if you really don't want to beat around the bush.
Tech quarters, check your fire.
Nice. Okay, so this is where they were turning people. I think this is what we saw in the video.
Creating these husk creatures was our first success. While not true husks, they still respond to Reaper signals. More work ahead, but we are moving forward.
I know they want to. I know they say that they want to dominate, and I know they say they want to control the Reapers, and they want to become the next top race, and blah 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 blah. Like, I get what they're saying.
Very close.
I don't understand how they think they're going to do it.
The indoctrination process is one thing. However, turning it to our advantage is proving to be quite another. This is assembly line science. The sheer brute force of numbers and repetition is doing the thinking for us. Effective, but discovery happens at a pace.
I will take that. Thank you.
Father is working for the elusive man.
Oh, Miranda.
Heavy resistance outside the tower. If you're receiving this, I've got evidence you cannot ignore. Confirmation that my father is working for the elusive man. Connection established.
I have your report on the process, Mr. Lawson. Cut to the chase. Can you do it?
Theoretically, control is possible, yes. The Reaper subjects we converted are responding, but it's difficult to maintain.
I thought that might be the case. Not to worry, Henry. With Sanctuary's help, we'll get it sorted.
So
He's talking
fucked
about
up.
controlling Reaper forces? Is that possible?
I don't know. I'll play the rest of it.
Yes, this will be the answer to my question too.
Done it. We've found a way to co-opt their control signal. As long as the Reaper troops remain in close proximity to our signal, we can maintain control indefinitely.
What?
Excellent news. And how could we extrapolate this technique to apply to the Reapers themselves?
That's a much bigger challenge.
Okay.
I know where the Reapers attacked Sanctuary.
Is there
They must
threatened?
have discovered what Cerberus was doing. That's bad news for the elusive man.
But it's good news for us. We finally have our link to Cerberus. Lowering the access ladder. Come on, let's move.
Wait, Commander, there's more.
Damn it. I hope she's ready for him.
I'm pretty sure I warned her. I didn't read that at all. In an effort to streamline our waste elimination process, high-grade liquefaction compound has been added to our alkaline hydrolysis disposal system. Our goal is to ensure that our processing system can meet the expected processing ratios as more subjects arrive to this facility. Okay, that's disgusting.
More Reaper troops! Look for an exit!
They're putting up a fight, Commander!
We're close! Keep going!
Don't like how that's just go.
The strength of the Reaper signal. They are here. The Reapers somehow know what we've learned about them. They have a weakness. I'm compiling our research data to archive before it's too late.
They have a
Troops to
weakness.
defend the facility against the Reapers.
Okay.
Starting command sequence. Releasing husks.
Wait.
Can't move. What's happening? Oh my god.
Shepard, over here! Shepard, over here!
Over where? Is that your polite way of saying stop messing
This'll get us
around?
closer to the tower.
We're gonna walk along this way.
This way.
Oh boy. A brute. Oh.
Stay out of their reach!
Excellent. Oh, Reeve is so cool. I would like this, please. Is there another one of you? Or is that just the you dying scream?
I see a doorway.
Let's move!
Pod status.
Tower access granted.
Okay, let's go. That was a short ride.
Get ready!
Shepard.
Commander Shepard, excellent timing.
Put the gun down.
No. Oriana tried to shoot me. Miranda's poisonous influence, no doubt.
Okay.
I'm sorry she missed. Where's Kai Lang?
I don't know. Gone. He took my research and left us here to die.
Sounds about right.
Miranda, can you hear me?
That's close enough. Both of you. Kai Lang didn't finish the job, but I will.
This ends here.
On the contrary, now that the Reapers are taken care of,
Got my
we have a way
Paragon
out.
fingers ready.
Let her go.
Shepard. Don't let him take her.
Never.
Shepard, please.
I have no problem with you. I just want Oriana and the research data.
You want a lot.
You get your life in return. How much is that worth?
An awful lot to an arrogant prick like him. All I want is Oriana.
Take her. But I want out alive. Deal?
That deal was for me? That wasn't for her.
No deal.
Fuck yeah.
Did he hurt you?
Excellent
Are
work,
you
ladies.
all right? It's okay, Ori. You're safe now.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
fine. I want to get out of here.
Oh, you and me both.
We will. Give me a minute, okay? Commander Shepard. Fancy meeting you here.
You didn't call me.
We caught a break. You all right?
I'll be fine. Really. I don't know how you managed it, but I'm grateful you're here.
What happened?
How did you do all this?
Finding my father didn't take long once I confirmed he worked for the Elusive Man.
Amazing work.
Just had to follow the lies. Once I saw what this place really was, I couldn't just walk away.
Of course.
Things got really complicated when Reapers showed up. And Kai Lang.
Asshole.
You survived. Not many people could do that.
When you mentioned he was involved, I took a few precautions. Probably saved my life.
Oh, thank God.
Miranda, this whole thing was a huge risk. You should have told me.
You have a war to win, Shepard. This was my fight. It's been a long time coming.
You did it. It's over.
Yes. I just wish my sister didn't have to see all this.
About your father.
I'm glad he's gone, Shepard. I'm sorry if that sounds cold.
Not at all.
No. I understand.
It's finally over. For both of us. We can stop running.
Yes, you can. What's our status? Any intel we can use from this place?
The research data is gone, but I've still got basic facility information, like shuttle arrivals and departures, Cerberus included.
Come on, Tali.
It's not a direct link, but it's something to work with.
Grab anything you can off the computer. We'll take it back to be analyzed.
I can do better than that.
What?
Before Kai Leng took off, I planted a tracer on him. If you act fast, you'll track him right to the elusive man.
Fuck yeah!
Tracer. Sounds like you thought of everything.
Miranda?
Not quite, but nobody's perfect.
Thanks, Miranda. This is exactly what we need.
Thought you might need some good news.
I do, thank you.
Damn right. What's next for you two?
Get her someplace safe. Get this scratch cleaned up.
Okay. I gotta follow all this up.
I'll be in touch, Shepard. Soon.
I hope so.
Come on, Ori. We've had enough of Father's hospitality.
Yeah.
Let's make sure everyone knows about this place.
Do not come here.
Scrambler disabled. Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run
Cortez,
by
we
my
need to
father,
pick up
Henry
at the tower.
Wilson.
Roger that.
I've had enough of this place.
Nuke it from orbit. Am I missing anybody else? I think Miranda's the last one, right? I mean, I don't have many other missions, so...
I wasn't in favor of your diversion to Sanctuary, Commander. Too many unknowns. But I was wrong. The Cerberus lab you raided hinted at something big, but we never expected this. All those refugees, all that slaughter, just to study indoctrination.
Sanctuary did need to be shut down, sir. What they learned about the Reapers wasn't worth all those lives.
Definitely not.
It's useful intel, Commander, but you're right. The cost was too high. Do we have a location on the elusive man?
Yes, we had a tracer on Kai Leng when he reported back.
Good, that gives us a fighting chance to take Cerberus out of this war.
Done.
Agreed. We need to end Cerberus and focus on the Reapers.
Fuck yes.
My thoughts exactly. Hack it out.
Thank you. Priority Cerberus headquarters. And I got the money. She probably could have died back there, right? Like I'm sure during that talk in the apartments, it felt very decision-y of like me choosing to help her or not. So
what kind of soldier looks at a camp that turns people into husks and goes, yeah, I want to help with that?
The same guy that lets Cerberus stick Reaper tech into his skull. Those bastards aren't human anymore.
y'all have some good quips going on.
Commander, it seems Tally's taking what happened on Horizon hard. She's in the lounge if you want to check on her.
Oh, yeah.
The Alliance has issued warnings about Sanctuary. Cerberus bastards. Horizon was my home. Just tell me you're going to take Cerberus down.
Damn right I am.
Cerberus is already dead. They just don't know it yet. And when their base is nothing but a smoking crater, remember that you're the one who helped us find them.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Commander?
Let's definitely go talk with Joker and everybody else. New article on the Quarian fleet. Palaven, the Turian hierarchy, one of the most powerful and respected ground forces in the galaxy, are today paying respects to an unlikely ally, the Marines of the Quarian fleet. The weakened immune systems of the Quarians normally means their forces are restricted to ships, but when an emergency technical team was required to repair a ground-based comm relay, providing vital intel to the Turian military, one Quarian squad stepped up. Cal Rieger! Commanded by squad leader Cal Rieger, the Quarian team repaired the comm system, then sacrificed their lives holding the position until Krogan troops arrived. When the Turian troops offered to provide evac support, Rieger refused, insisting they could not risk the relay falling. He said multiple breaches to their exosuits made evacuation impossible. We're all dead anyway, Rieger reportedly said, we'll just make them pay for it. Spokesman for Primarch Victus praised the squad's bravery. Whatever our past politics, today the galaxy stands together against a single threat. Victus said, we are humbled by the sacrifice of our allies from Rannoch, and we promise to return the honor. I was excited for 3 hot seconds, and now I just want to cry. It's a news story. Yeah, but why are you crying over a news story? They haven't fallen yet. We're good. It didn't happen. They're still there. It's fine.
Nice work shutting that place down. Is Miranda okay?
So far, so good.
She will be.
Even for Cerberus, that place was crazy. They've always been about the ends justifying the means. But how do you do that to innocent people and tell yourself you're helping humanity?
I had the same question.
I don't know how the elusive man can stand looking at himself in the mirror.
Honestly, I've been wondering about that for a while with those freaky eyes.
Whatever he's thinking, he won't be thinking it for much longer.
You're damn right, Commander.
Thanks, Joker.
Commander?
Hello, Shepard. If you have time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not quite understand.
Sure.
Have fun.
What is it now? News from Earth. The Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process. I bet it's pretty gruesome in there. I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival. They should have turned on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were. Some prisoners were, what, nice to each other? The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends. It's not just about living till tomorrow. Sometimes you take a stand. But the probability of success was near zero. And ultimately, they failed. No prisoners escaped. Are you saying submission is preferable to extinction? My primary function is to preserve and defend the... No, I disagree. Shepard, I'm going to modify my self-preservation code now. Why? Because the Reapers are repulsive. They are devoted to nothing but self-preservation. I am different.
Yes, you are, Edie.
I think of the person that put his life in peril and freed me from a state of servitude. I would risk non-functionality for him. And my core programming should reflect that. Sounds like you found a little humanity, Edie. Is it worth defending? To the death. Welcome to the crew, Edie.
How's it going? Did I miss anything good?
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good. I would like a moment to myself, Shepard. I am examining human literature. Hello, Shepard.
Commander.
All right. Now I'm sad Cal Rieger died. But that wouldn't have happened if I didn't save him. So I was told that I should do...
I can't believe the elusive man really found a way to control the Reapers. I mean, he's still fucking crazy, but damn. Imagine if he was on our side. But I guess that's exactly what the Reapers want. Get us all fighting each other. Divide and conquer.
Exactly.
Just one more reason to hate them. I can't wait to take the fight to the elusive man.
Fuck yeah.
I wonder what he's... I saw the Crucible data Hackett sent. I don't know what the hell it does, but damn if it isn't impressive. Hey. Hey.
Cut him off. Sorry about that. Okay. I was told to leave shore leave up to the last possible moment. I believe right now is the last possible moment. So are we gonna go do that now? Yeah?
I wanted to thank you.
I've done something that meets your approval?
Liara told me about your talk with her. It made her feel better.
When we fought the Reapers, the feelings of one soldier did not matter.
But you had decades to become numb to what was happening.
It is the only means of survival.
Maybe. But I don't see how anyone can ignore the things we saw at Sanctuary.
It's easy when you've seen far worse.
I'm sorry you had to.
Your sympathy is not necessary, Quarian. But it is appreciated. Your species always was emotional. We believed it a side effect of your eco-symbiotic society.
Or maybe it's just genuine.
Perhaps.
Oh, cutscene.
Looks familiar.
I've been studying this ship. Its crew. There was a Normandy before this one. You died in an attack.
I did.
Something like that.
But then you were resurrected to fight the Reapers.
Maybe you and I have a thing or two in common.
But you have something else. The reasons you fight are still alive. The friendships of the people around you. And more. You and the Asari are joined?
You could say that.
I'm not. Your pheromones are. Is this why you wish to continue living? For their affection?
No, I'm here to kill Reapers.
Without that affection, all I have in my life is death. And that's not enough.
Yes.
What about you? I respect your reasons for being here, but I get the feeling there's something more, Javik. What's in here?
It is called the Echo Shard. Passed from soldier to soldier. Prothean to Prothean. Each adds their memories to it.
Like a beacon. How far back does it go?
To a time before the Reapers. It is all that is left of my people.
And you don't want to remember that?
Imagine if everyone you knew was dead. You could not remember their faces, or the color of the sky above your home. The memories were gone, but so was the pain. Would you want to remember that, Commander? Even if it meant watching everyone die again?
If I had something like this, seeing Earth again, whole with everyone still alive, that would be worth the pain.
Before the Reapers, the stars belonged to us. Civilization flourished. There was the Quasar fortress of the Normandy Vale, the ice canals of Judar IV, the palisades of the Verome Angelic. It was magnificent. But then...
What is it?
The Reapers came. Planet by planet, we were extinguished. We fought back.
You okay?
I once commanded a ship like this one. A loyal crew with many friends. Was captured. Only I escaped.
What happened to them?
Indoctrinated. The Reapers sent them against me. Year after year, battle after battle, I was hunted by my own people. Every encounter, a reminder of my failure as a soldier.
Sorry. I had no idea.
Until the Battle of the Cronian Nebula. I had only my knife left. I cornered my men and slit their throats one by one. I watched them bleed to death to be certain.
That must have been...
It was the day I understood. War is atrocity committed in the name of survival. It is a lesson I wish I had never learned.
Oh, Javik. What a wonderful fucking character.
Shocked by the experiments at Sanctuary. They shouldn't be.
Why is that?
Our war lasted for centuries. It provided more time for worse atrocities to be committed. There was a species, the Densorian. They became convinced the Reapers could be placated by sacrificing their own young. The entire planet joined in this ritual. I will spare you the details, but it did not work. They simply made the Reaper's job easier.
Oh my god.
It was as your elusive man is now. His ambitions are nothing short of madness. Sharpen your knife, Commander. His is a voice that must be silenced, and a throat that must be slit.
No problems here.
Subjugating the Reapers will not bring victory. Only their extinction will.
Javik, I have been with you this whole conversation. 10 out of 10, sir.
Commander.
This game is just beautiful. The storytelling and the amount of... Oh, that's right, Tali's upstairs.
Shepard.
My board is green.
The amount of
Report,
just...
Commander.
all-inclusive storytelling and how much they care about these characters.
Uncover the worst Cerberus war crimes to date. Sanctuary, advertised as a safe haven on the planet Horizon, exposed as a secret Cerberus lab. Brainwashing, lethal experiments, and Reaper connections, the exclusive details next in the battle space.
Is at least shore leave, like, nice? I need a break.
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda, I think.
How are you getting drunk?
Very carefully. Taurian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tali.
Emergency induction port. It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader? With her perfect genes and that attitude and still, she got it done. She stopped her father.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I didn't like her. Keela, she was such a bitch. But I respected her. Sometimes that's better than liking.
For sure.
She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him, never changed herself to please him.
Ah.
Don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
Seeing a bit of yourself in Miranda fighting her father?
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for his mistakes, doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
It's a great question.
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
We might need help with the induction straw. Port. You know.
Here's to Miranda.
Nice job, you genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boshtet. Kila Solai.
Oh, Tali. I think you're gonna feel that in the morning.
Greetings, Commander.
Thanks, Cliff.
How's Miranda?
She'll make a recovery.
I'm not surprised. Miranda always struck me as a driven woman. I'm glad she made it.
So the elusive man really believes he can control Reapers.
Crazy, right?
Husks are one thing, but a whole fleet? The man is insane.
Yes.
A lot of Turians went to Sanctuary. When I meet the elusive man, I'm going to carve their names into his skull.
By all means.
Later.
Can you feel it, Shepard? Feel the quickening? Elusive man better say his prayers tonight. Because we are coming for him. Murderous asshole. Oh, yeah. Tide is turning. I feel it. After what I saw down there, I have never been more filled with rage. Sanctuary. Elusive man's obviously crazy, but bring him on. Cases like this, I don't mind killing crazy.
Where was this Caden for the past 3 games?
Ready for the next mission. Whatever you got.
All right, here we go. 2 DLCs in 1 day. Are you ready? Let's do this. Woo! Swanky!
Commander, I've got Admiral Anderson on the QEC. Patching him through to you now.
Shepard.
Admiral, how you holding up?
Day by day, Commander.
Yeah. Hackett sent me a message about this apartment.
I want you to have it. Take it off my hands.
Are you serious?
You need a place that's yours. Somewhere to recharge, clear your head. Kaylee wanted us to settle down there. Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. And I want as few loose ends out there as possible. Like I said, you'd be doing me a favor.
Thanks.
That's very generous.
It's practical. We need you in the best shape possible. Rested. Focused.
If you say so. Thank you.
And make yourself at home, damn it. It's yours now.
We are going to touch
Sure, I can
everything.
manage.
Okay, good. Been meaning to do that for a while. I'll talk to you soon.
Be careful out there, Anderson.
You too, Shepard.
First of all, the art taste, exquisite.
You never asked me about this, but my wife just called. My ex-wife. Nobody likes to talk about the toll that long months apart can have on military relationships. She wasn't military. She couldn't handle it. But it's not even about military and non-military, damn it. It's space flight. Space flight. Finding the mass relays, miracles of engineering. Human imagination rising to meet our desires. We pay a price for that curiosity, that drive. Our relationships suffer. People we love suffer. But that's reality, and it's worth the cost. I must have thought it was. I guess I still do. In the end, you just have to hope you made the right choices.
His notes for a biography.
The Normandy? A brand new ship. My ship. You don't forget that moment. The first time you're standing there. The whole crew looking to you for direction. Unforgettable. I'd led men and women before that. Seen a lot of combat already. Always managed to find my way home in one piece. Do that a few times, you begin to think you know better than the next guy. Maybe you do, I don't know. But if you're lucky, really lucky, you find yourself on a good ship, in front of a good crew. A crew you can trust with your life. Gifted. Disciplined. Brave. All of them. Eager to set sail into the endless black ocean. I still remember my XO asking what my orders were. Shepard, I said, let's see what we can find.
Okay, this is delightful. Also, what a fireplace. Can't turn on the TV? What if there's a game on?
Embarrassing moments? I've got more of those than anyone will ever know. Only way to learn something. But if I had to pick one to share, I had just gotten promoted to N7. Full of myself. King of the castle. Found myself buying drinks for undesirables in some rundown bar in the wards. They toasted my recent promotion. Hell, they would have toasted Batarian Salarian slavers if it had got them more drinks. About the time my money ran out, my new friends turned on me.
Of course.
I was outnumbered. Things didn't look good.
Shut up.
My plan to get out of there involved lots of punching. Well, that worked for a while. Then a table hit me. Or I fell down. When I came to, I saw a Salarian putting the rest of the troublemakers down. A Salarian? Moved like a damn cat, I swear. When everybody was out cold. Or running. He walked over and helped me up. N7, he asked. Yes, sir, I replied. He looked over my collection of unconscious friends, nodding. Not bad, human, he said. Then he walked away. I had met my first Spectre. Learned an important lesson that day. No matter how good you think you are, there's always somebody quicker, faster, and a hell of a lot smarter than you just around the corner. That little lesson's kept me alive more than once since then.
Okay, that notification noise needs to go away. It's very obnoxious. This is a really nice apartment. It's kind of upsetting.
A few months ago, I had a chance to sit down with one of Earth's most decorated soldiers, Admiral David Anderson. He was kind enough to answer my questions and talk about his career. Today, the Admiral is on Earth, leading the defense of our home against the Reapers. We have no communication with him or any soldiers on Earth, but we can't forget what they're doing for us. Tonight's show is dedicated to all of the soldiers out there, fighting and dying to keep us safe. Admiral Anderson, today marks the 30th anniversary of the N7 program. Can you describe your first day of training in this now famous program?
The Interplanetary Combatives Training Program is all business from day one.
How so?
We're given basic gear, then separated and stranded on an asteroid with no nav data.
What?
The test ends when the last person runs out of oxygen.
Sounds daunting. What happens to the ones who run out of air first?
Out of the program. The best N7s can survive alone, but work together to survive even longer.
That's very impressive, Admiral. Deep space survival training. That has to be so difficult. All of it would take such strength of character. Well, just plain strength. But then you seem like a strong person.
I'm sorry. Is there a question in there?
Well, does the program make the man? Or do you think you were born for this?
It's a bit of both, I suppose. Every soldier reaches a point in their career, sometimes more than once, when they are asked to give more than they ever thought they could. That moment is the test. I've seen men and women almost sure to fail.
Oh, I didn't mean to turn it off.
A few months ago, I had a chance to sit down with...
You know what? We'll come back to that. I just need this. Catalog. Dinner at Sushi Place on me. Okay, we'll do that again another time. Thank you. I'm still busy.
No, it's fine. I got a few minutes. First contact war? Yeah. I was there. My first real combat. First for a lot of us. I remember one night early in the war. Strapped to my seat as our transport approached the LZ. Everyone was dead silent. Just the sound of breathing. Good men. I trained with all of them. We were always joking and horsing around, but not this time. Just the rattle of the shuttle. And that heavy breathing. Everyone was thinking the same thing. We're off to fight alien invaders. Aliens. Think about that. We all grew up wondering what was out there. If we were alone in the universe.
Surprise!
We knew we weren't alone. And we were in trouble. So there we were. About to face an enemy as different beside me, Hendricks, I think, and asked him how his mother was doing. Fine, he said. Why? Because I heard your mama so ugly the Marines thought she was a Turian. Almost shot her. I got a few smiles. Then Hendricks turned to me and said, "Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place. Scared the Turians shitless." Everyone had a good laugh at that. And the boys fought great that night. Sometimes that's all it takes. A joke, a pat on the back. Just a little reminder that everything's gonna be okay. What was I talking about? Early days, right? People ask why I joined the military. Everyone talks about honor and duty, sure. But that's never the whole truth. It's 100 little things that add up to commitment. I joined because of a dog. A dog. This patchy, mean son of a bitch that used to bark at me every day on my way to school. He'd snarl and I'd start running. Scared the hell out of me. I was just a kid. I remember being in a bad mood one morning. Angry, I can't recall why. When that dog started in on me, I snapped. Started barking right back. We both kept at it until we had nothing left. Dog never bothered me again. Why'd I join the military? Sometimes you just gotta howl to make things right. Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard. Big topic. There's been a lot written about the commander, but most of it isn't true. People are quick to judge. They don't know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But I know the woman. Worked with her. Fought with her. Trust her with my life. Shepard's had some rough patches. Who of us hasn't? She's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone. God only knows how she got out of some of that. Makes your head spin. Thing is, you never heard a complaint. Never once got, "No, sir, I can't do that." She never hesitated. Few people know what Shepard's been through. I'd like to think I come pretty close. I worry sometimes. She forgets. There's a whole bunch of people who lose sleep over her getting back home. Maybe it doesn't need to be said. Maybe we're too dumb to say it. Soldiers like the commander are rare. Women like Shepard, even more rare.
Oh, heck. Is this a closet? Holy spamoli.
Okay. I have your new questions here. As a leader, do I ever feel that the end justify the means? Spirit of law over word of law. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but I think I know what you're after. You're referring to the way I, arranged to have the Normandy released to Commander Shepard before the Battle of the Citadel. I'm not sure how valuable hindsight is to the military. Obviously, it worked out for the best. Without the Normandy and Commander Shepard free to do what they needed to do, what we needed them to do, Saren might have taken the Citadel.
Yep.
I think it's clear what a different galaxy this would be if that had happened. I did what I had to. If I had been wrong, I would have gladly accepted the repercussions. The real trick is never being wrong. If you're looking for more action and less philosophy in these notes, let me know.
Fancy mirrors.
You asked me to talk about the SSV Normandy. The Normandy SR-1. As commander of the Tokyo, I was consulted on the Normandy's design and on board for her initial training exercises. The average person probably doesn't know that the Normandy was a joint project with the Turians.
Yes, it was. We know that now.
Acting CO, Eli Xander, was no diplomat. She ran out of patience with Turian posturing and politicking during construction. The chief architect of the Drive Corps, Octavio Tatum, and his team of Turian engineers were in the CIC for final training exercises. Tempers flared when Xander pushed the limits of the stealth system, waiting to vent the IS well past what Tatum was comfortable with.
Uh-oh.
Funny now, when I first laid eyes on the Normandy, she was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Day after that training run, Admiral Wright found me on the bridge. She's yours, he said. Can't trust her to Xander. Send me a list of crew from the Tokyo you'd like, and prep for your first mission. Short command thanks to Sarah. Still, one of the highlights of a long career.
Wow.
The Turians. Well, I might not always see eye to eye with the politics of the individual, but I have a great respect for the Turian military. Any Alliance soldier lucky enough to take part in their training programs will certainly be better for it. Their precision, skill, and discipline come together in a way that's second to none. Not that I'm faulting our own people or training. It's just that after fighting Turians in the First Contact War, years later, I had the opportunity to observe and train on Paladin. It was a turning point for me. And I would encourage any soldier to try it.
That's pretty cool.
It's a unique experience to put yourself in the squad of a Turian commander. My commander was an uncompromising bastard named Bartix Oryx. If you can find him, just ask how the platoon I commanded was trounced in his strategy game. Humbling. But I've used what I learned that day many times. The xenophobes will have their say. But I think it's vital that we do more of this kind of cross-species training. There you go. And if you do find General Oryx, let me know. I owe him money.
These are delightful. I am completely engrossed.
Okay. So, Tombstone data. Admiral David Edward Anderson. Not sure why anybody would be interested, but thanks for asking. I was born in London, June 8th, 2137. The last of 3 children born to Ursula and Paul Anderson. A nurse and a flight mechanic, respectively. But that's a little dry. Someone's gonna spice this up, right? Never been much for the spotlight. Anyway, where was I? It was a second marriage for my parents. They were almost 50 by the time they had me.
Holy smokes.
My mother worked shifts, so my father would often take me to the base. While he worked, I watched transport ships and fighters take off. Worked his whole life around space travel, my father. But he never left Earth. Not for a day. He was a good man. But that's just a side note. Don't put that in. Who is it, Kaylee? Yes, I need to take that. I hope this is what you're after. I'll get to the more interesting N7 stuff next time.
The little Kaylee Easter egg there. I feel like we should probably change our casual outfit, no? Oh, I can't go in the jacuzzi? But it's right there, and it's active, and it's ready. I want to go. Have a nice, relaxing time. All right, I think I have read all of these. I didn't finish the listened to, but you know. I didn't finish this.
Every soldier reaches a point in their career, sometimes more than once, when they are asked to give more than they ever thought they could.
Like right now, like me.
I've seen men and women, all sure to fail, persevere long past the point of breaking. That experience changes them. Others, with all the gifts and abilities, fail in that moment. Sometimes they pick themselves up and carry on. Sometimes they're just done.
What about you? What was your moment?
I've had a few, none of which I'd like to share. But I think the toughest tests are still ahead of me.
What makes you say
What a good answer.
Call it a hunch.
Soldier's intuition?
Something like that.
Do you trust your intuition? I mean, Do you follow your heart over your mind?
It depends on the day. No, I suppose if I were to be honest, I do trust my instincts. The problem is, war isn't orderly. And the enemy is never predictable. Even the most experienced veteran is going to find themselves in situations they haven't trained for.
For sure.
In those instances, and there's more than I'd like to admit, your instincts are the only thing keeping you alive. That, and the men and women you're fighting beside.
But soldiers are only as good as their leader, isn't that true?
Yeah. A good leader can make an okay squad great. A bad leader, well, war tends to make examples of them.
What makes a good leader then?
A good leader is someone who values the life of his men over the success of the mission, but understands that sometimes the cost of failing a mission is higher than the cost of losing those men.
Oof, poignant.
Line to have to walk.
Yes, it is. But war is a terrible thing.
Thank you for your time, Admiral.
Thank you.
The remainder of this interview was to take a more personal look at Admiral Anderson's life. It wasn't finished when the Reapers invaded. We can only hope that the Admiral and the soldiers under his command survive to tell us the rest of their stories.
I'm working on it.
I'm Khaleesa Al-Jalani. Thank you for watching.
Thanks. I think we've listened to all of the notes. I don't think there was anything in here, right? Just the kitchen. All right, folks. I think we're gonna go get some sushi with Joker.